Let's begin. Number 10, tardigrades. They're less than a millimeter long. Tiny, slow, squishy, harmless looking. Tardigrades, also called water bears, are among the toughest organisms ever discovered. They can survive boiling water, sub-zero temperatures, lethal radiation, and even the vacuum of outer space. When conditions get rough, they curl into a state called a ton, like hitting pause on life. They dry out, shut down, and wait. They can stay that way for decades, then wake back up like nothing happened. Scientists have revived some after over 30 years in this state. They've been sent to space and came back alive. They've been boiled, frozen, irradiated, and dried, and still lived. We don't fully know how they do it. Tardigrades exist, but every law of biology says they shouldn't. Number 9, negative temperatures. Temperature seems simple. Cold is low energy, hot is high energy, and absolute zero, minus 273.15 degrees Celsius, is the coldest anything can get. But quantum physics says otherwise. In special systems, scientists have created what's called negative temperature. It doesn't mean colder than zero, it means hotter than infinity. The particles are so energized that they flip the thermodynamic scale. In these systems, adding energy actually decreases entropy, the opposite of what's supposed to happen. In 2013, physicists at the Max Planck Institute created such a state using atoms held in magnetic traps. It's not just theoretical, it's been done, and it broke thermodynamic logic. Negative temperatures are real, and they're hotter than we thought heat could be. Number 8, time crystals. You know regular crystals, snowflakes, diamonds, quartz. Their atoms repeat in space, a perfect spatial pattern. But time crystals? Their atoms repeat in time. They oscillate between states in a consistent rhythm, forever, without losing energy, without a power source. It's like perpetual motion, which classical physics says is impossible. They were first proposed by Nobel laureate Frank Wilczek in 2012. Then in 2021, Google announced they'd made one using quantum processors. They don't just defy energy loss. They defy our idea of stability. They never stop changing, but never change state. If you think that sounds like science fiction, that's because it was, until now. Number 7, dark matter. Galaxies spin too fast. The math says they should fly apart, like frisbees spinning with no center. But they don't. Why? Because something massive is holding them together. Something invisible. That something is dark matter. We can't see it. We can't touch it. It doesn't interact with light, but its gravitational fingerprint is everywhere, bending light from galaxies, influencing how clusters move, shaping the large-scale structure of the universe. We've never directly observed it, but without it, our models of the universe fall apart. Dark matter makes up over 80% of all matter in the cosmos. It's real. We think, but we don't know what it is. How can something dominate the universe and still be completely invisible? Number 6, the Mpemba effect. If you put hot water and cold water in the freezer, which freezes first? Easy, the cold one, right? Except, sometimes the hot one freezes faster. It's called the Mpemba effect, named after a Tanzanian student who first noticed it in the 1960s. Scientists have proposed dozens of explanations: faster evaporation, convection currents, temperature gradients in containers. But no single theory explains it all. It's inconsistent, hard to replicate, and still unsolved. One of those rare phenomena where observation outruns explanation. It shouldn't happen, but it does. And every time it does, it messes with our physics. Number 5, the placebo effect. You take a sugar pill. Nothing's in it. No drugs, no medicine. But your pain eases, your symptoms fade, you feel better. That's the placebo effect. The belief that you're being treated causes your brain to release real chemicals, endorphins, dopamine, even immune boosters. It's not just in your head, it's in your biochemistry. What's more bizarre? Even when patients are told it's a placebo, it can still work. The brain is so eager for healing, it sometimes doesn't care about reality. Expectation rewires biology. Placebo shouldn't work, but it does in labs and hospitals again and again. Number 4, quantum entanglement. Imagine two particles born together, entangled, like quantum twins. Now split them apart. Put one here and the other across the galaxy. Change one, and the other changes instantly. No signal, no delay. Faster than light. This is quantum entanglement. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. He didn't like it and thought it was a glitch in the theory. But it's real. We've measured it. Entangled particles defy space. They're linked beyond distance. It breaks our idea of causality, of information, of time, and yet it happens. Quantum mechanics predicts it, and experiments confirm it. Number 3, superfluid helium. Lower helium to below 2.17 Kelvin, just above absolute zero. And something bizarre happens. It stops behaving like a liquid, or like anything we understand. It becomes a superfluid, a liquid that flows with zero resistance. It climbs the sides of containers. It flows endlessly in circles without slowing down. There's no friction, no viscosity. It acts more like a ghost than a fluid. In one experiment, it was poured into a dish, and it immediately crawled out. It shouldn't exist, but it does, and it challenges everything we think we know about matter. Number 2, plants that do math. Plants don't have brains. They don't think. Or do they? The Venus flytrap counts touches, 1, 2, before snapping shut. That prevents false alarms. Arabidopsis, a humble mustard plant, does something even stranger. At night, it uses math. It calculates how much stored sugar it needs to burn through the night. Too fast, it starves. Too slow, it wastes energy. This is arithmetic, a real-time division equation happening in a leaf. No neurons, no thoughts, just logic. It shouldn't be possible, but the green world is more calculating than we thought. Number 1, phantom limbs. Imagine losing your hand, but still feeling it itch, or ache, or curl into a fist. That's the phantom limb phenomenon, where the body part is gone, but sensation lingers. It's not in the limb, it's in the brain. The brain's map of the body still includes that hand. It refuses to delete it. Neurons keep firing, generating real pain in something that isn't there. Mirrors and virtual limbs are sometimes used to retrain the brain, to update its reality map. But even then, the ghost of the body can remain. The world is stranger than it looks. Most things follow rules, but some things, these things, break them. They exist on the edges of logic, the seams of reality. They shouldn't exist, but they do, and that's why they matter. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be making more videos like this. Subscribe, like, share, and stay tuned.